Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. My name is Gilmer. This is set in 1403 Bohemia, which is present-day Czech Republic, and we are about to train with Captain Bernard, who some people have given the nickname Captain Happy. This quest is train hard, fight easy, go to the training ground and talk to Captain Bernard, and he's going to train me here. So let's get to it.
Good health to you.
He's being a little nicer today. Basic training.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzik sent.
If you say I'm not a boy, you'll probably lose reputation, so I'll just say that'll be me.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzik wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
Correction. I've killed 3 men with a sword, but okay, I'll accept your basic idea.
Very well.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself.
And Jimmy 2 times, who got that nickname because he said everything twice, like...
I'm gonna go get the papers,
Good luck to you. So let's see what you're made of. Hold it properly, and keep moving. Never stand still when your life depends on it.
Oh, he's ugly.
Right, good. Now, try attacking. You've got to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it. Ah, that's it. Good. Good. Nice. All right. That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times. Very good. Very good. Good. That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike. Nice. Very good. Very good. Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike. Just watch out and move your sword into the path of the blow.
All right.
Ah, that's it. Ah, that's it. Very good. Well done. Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back.
All right.
Good strike.
I got him. Then he got me. As you can tell, sometimes blocking doesn't always work.
Fine. That's enough. I have my work cut out, it seems. That's life.
We've got work to do.
Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space. Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword. Good. Wrong. Again.
I know, but you moved your...
That's it. Very good. No.
Damn it.
Again. No, that's not it. Good. All right.
He's
Right.
kinda tough.
Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you.
All right.
Ow!
All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside. Nice. Well done. All right. All right. Very good. Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well.
All right.
All right.
He's still going real slow.
Nice.
Oops.
No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again. All right. Not bad. Very good.
I can't.
Good, good.
'Cause it was
now
5
let's
of
try
5,
it
it
at full
wouldn't
speed.
work.
You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go.
Ow! Captain Bernard!
Wait a while, Henry.
Hey, wait a minute!
That wasn't too bad.
Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
I'll try not to.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you. All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. That the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance. That's it. All right. Good. Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started.
I moved. There we go.
Ah, that's it. Good.
There we go.
Good. And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react. Not like that! Wrong!
There we
Not
go.
bad. Good. No, again. Good. All right.
Ah,
Wrong.
I know it was wrong.
No, that's not it.
There we
Good.
go.
Well, now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice. Whenever you've got nothing better to do and you're in the mood for it, you can come and train here with me. I can teach you something more when you're up to it.
All right. He wasn't as bad, mannered or
Don't leave
tempered.
yet. Sir Radzik also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
From now on, you can come to the arena anytime and challenge the master to a training duel. Follow Bernard to the shooting range. I kind of hate following people because they're always so slow. They, if you press caps lock, then you walk just like they do. But I don't really like caps lock. I don't like walking. So I usually kind of run and stop. Run and stop. Run and stop. Hey. Run and stop. It's not that far away though. And if you want to, you can just go ahead and run there like I'm doing right now. Or trot there. Yeah, these kids still coming. If you ever need nettles, you can pull some up here. And here. Get some decent ones. There's some over here.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position.
He's still a little.
Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
Has anyone told you you're supposed to shoot at the target?
Yeah, that wasn't very
Well,
good.
that was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Any time.
Probably not.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
I do actually have
Good.
some coin.
Then let's get to it.
All right, here we go. Let's beat him. Ah! Damn it, he hit bullseye. Oh man, I'm not good at this with this bow. If I tie him... Crap. Ugh. I'm not gonna win. I won before. Golly, he's good today. I beat him the other day. He only got 6.
Congratulations, Sir Hans. Nicely shot.
Thank you, Bernard. It seems I get to keep the bow. So, blacksmith, do you know your place now, or do you need more reminding?
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
He wants to fight with a sword.
Excellent. Then let's go.
I'll have a better chance of beating him here. Ha!
Fucking hell! You'll get what for? Gunda! Yeah!
Ha! Oh, you took blood that time. We drew blood.
Well, show what you're made of. God damn!
See that little
Give it up
purple,
already?
that little purple line? That's his health. He's down a little bit, about 20%. So he's halfway down now.
You won't last long.
I'm winning.
I'm over here. Give up.
No, I'm not giving up. I'm gonna win this. Ooh, right in the face. He's almost goner.
Jesus Christ.
He's almost gone. Just a little bit of purple left. He's almost gone. All right. Now. And I beat him.
We're even then. It looks like I get to keep my bow and you your groschen. I suppose I should give you credit for taking on my challenge, despite your limitations.
Thank you, sir.
Godspeed, blacksmith. And don't worry, this isn't the last time we'll meet. We'll have more fun like this again soon.
I'm sure we will. We're gonna have a lot of fun. All right. My training must be near an end. I must ask Captain about it.
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
He shouldn't have challenged me. No, yeah, he shouldn't have
He
challenged me.
shouldn't have challenged me.
Careful. You might be under Sir Radzig's protection, but you be wise to stay on good terms with the other noblemen, too. Now
Okay,
go to
okay.
the rat house. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
All right, Captain.
All right. How much gold do I have? 180. I can't believe I lost the archery to him. But, you know, I usually use a little cheat, I guess you would call it, that leaves the cursor, or not the cursor, but the little dot in the screen, and that will show you where to shoot. So if I were going to shoot that lady, I'd put the cursor right on her, but I don't have a bow and I don't have that cheat enabled. But anyway, it's fun. We're gonna run into Capon plenty more times. What time is it? 12 o'clock. So the bailiff is down here. Some people have a little trouble finding him, but he's up these stairs. Then up these stairs. Open the door. Oh, there he is. Talk to him.
My respects to you.
Yes, join the
I'm
bailiff
to
search.
put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
I'm going to be modest when I play, so why would they listen to me?
I'm not sure. I'm just a boy from a forge.
Not anymore, lad. Now you're a part of Sir Radzig's retinue. That brings responsibilities. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
I did. The captain doesn't like I know. It was quite an ordeal.
I have. And I have the bruises to prove it. The captain doesn't hold back.
The harder the training, the easier the battle. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, bailiff.
Let's ask him about Rattay. How's life in Rattay?
What's life like in Rattay?
This is a manorial town, and our lord hasn't got himself tangled up in affairs of state, so it's peaceful here.
All right, that's all I'm going to get out
May
of
the
him.
Lord watch over you.
Let's just see what our speech is at this point. Speech. If you do Q, you can see progress 24%. I'm 24% into level 5. I did get a perk point in strength while fighting. Grave digger. Carrying dead or unconscious bodies won't cost you any stamina, and they will burden you only half as much. We don't carry bodies that much, so I'm not going to get that. Clinch Master. Gives you a 40% higher chance of overpowering your opponent in a clinch. That happens a pretty good amount. Bore. You can deplete an opponent's health and stamina by bumping into him at a sprint. The effect is increased if your armor is heavier than his. I don't really use that much. Tight Grip. Your stamina regeneration will not slow down in combat, even on the backswing. Even a weapon. That's a good one. I'm getting it. Because I really need help with my stamina. Combat. Defense. We already have perfect block. That was what Captain Happy or Captain Bernard taught us. Firm grip. Blocking your strikes will cost an opponent 15% more stamina. That's pretty good. Weapon Cruncher. If you beat your opponent in a clinch, you'll damage his weapon 15% more. A damaged weapon will cause much less damage, as well as its price being greatly reduced. That's a pretty good one, but I kind of like this one. Blocking your strikes will cost an opponent 50% more stamina. Once their stamina runs out, they're easier to injure. So I'm going to take that one. That, let's see. And then I got sword. I can get blunt strike. Using a short sword, hunting sword, or saber. You stab, you attack from the left, and then you attack from the bottom right. Or a Zorn Ort. Wrath strike. Attack from the left, attack from the bottom right, and then stab. These are combos, and I haven't actually learned combos yet. And I don't really do a good job, but I'm just going to take one just because. If you run into people, they'll kind of grunt at you or say, "Watch out, what are you doing?" So now I have to go to the armory, and that's up here. What time is it? Oh, it's still 12 o'clock. It just hadn't run 12 o'clock a minute ago when I looked at it. So we'll just run. Let's just run through here. This is considered private territory, so if you walk or run through there, sometimes people will come out and say, "Hey, what are you doing?" They consider it their yard. The armory is up here a little way. The armory is that tower. It's a cobbler, which is a shoe repairman. And this is the armory. We'll talk to this guy.
I was told to pick up a kit here.
I'd say there's not much room for improvement. You already look as good as any vassal, but your wish is my command.
It's because I got all of Tom.
If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all.
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
I suppose so. So I don't really like the fact that I still have that. 2 of them, actually. And they're both stolen. I don't really like that, because if anybody stops you, like the guard can stop you and say, "I want to check you for stolen items," he'll confiscate that, and sometimes you'll get in trouble. He probably won't do anything for 2 savior snops, though, so let's put on the armor that they gave me. It was this. It was that. And the padded coif. It's really... But this way I'll look the part. Now let's go find the guy. Let's go through... let's not go through there. Let's go through here. Let's wash up. And these dogs, see, these dogs will bark at you because you're in their yard. But if you go through fast enough, it's no trouble. So let's go find Yaroslav, the Nightingale. Oops. I think this town's pretty cool. And they say in Kingdom Come Deliverance, Kutnahara, or Kutenberg, which we've already seen mentioned several times in this game already, is a lot bigger than this town. So I'm going to be very excited to see what Kutenberg looks like. Oh, look who this is. Kanesh.
I see you survived.
Aren't you observant?
You still owe me. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of here.
The guy's a jerk. Do you really want to make me angry?
Do you really want to make me angry? Do you really think that's wise?
No, I don't. Fine, I owe you. And what am I supposed to do about it? You think you'll get anything from me? Look at what I've got. But maybe I could. Maybe I could tell you where you can find some money. If you forgive my debt, that is.
All right, then. Start talking.
No. First, I want you to swear you won't be demanding anything else from me.
All right.
Very well, then. Talk.
When we were running from Skalitz, I heard something. I don't know who said it. It's a miracle I could even hear it in that chaos. Either way, somebody hid a lot of coin under a dovecot.
Under a dovecote? And that's it?
That's all I know. How many dovecots could there be in Skalitz? If you've got the guts to go back there, you're bound to find it.
Fine. We'll see. Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Yes, I am.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Yes.
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I
I wanted to enter the service of Sir Radzig, but he sent me here to learn.
And learn you will. You're lucky, lad. Sir Radzig must like you. Most lords would have just sent you on your way. Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
All right.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go.
All right.
This is our church, St. Matthew's.
All right. I don't like walking, but I guess it's going to tell me to walk whenever I am going with somebody.
It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord.
Wonder if that's a guy that kept
This is our
putting his
rat
foot in
house.
his mouth.
Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro protonotarius, the scribe. And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it. The swordsmith lives here.
Go back to
He
your.
told me to go over here and see
I
what's
don't
going
want
on.
you here. Is that manure pile not big enough for you?
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
Could you describe the ruckus, sir?
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
Okay.
What's the problem here?
This is my shop, and I won't have beggars sitting on my doorstep. Let her go and squat in the square. She won't be in anyone's way there, and there's plenty of folk to beg from.
Must you sit here, of all places?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Folk drive me away wherever I sit. I can't keep walking all day and night.
Can't you show us some Christian charity, Armourer?
What?
He didn't like that.
Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms? Even to this witch only yesterday.
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any alms or not?
Yes.
From the Armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's true.
What would you know about it?
All right. We'll both contribute to poor Jane.
We're both good Christians, aren't we? We should each give something to the poor soul.
And what then?
Then Jane will be on her way. Immediately.
King Solomon now, are you, lad? Fine. Fine, have it your way.
God bless you, and you too, citizen. I won't be a nuisance no more, really. Thank you. Thank you.
Jesus, you're as bad as each other.
So Nightingale doesn't say anything. If you were real snotty to Jane, Nightingale would like it. If you yelled at her and told her to go beg somewhere else, he would have been happy about that.
Your old neighbours are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here. This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around.
See, that guy said, what was that? You're not supposed to be in there. That's like private property. And they'll hear something and go back there and check on it. But since we're already out of there, we don't have anything to worry about. And then they'll usually just say, can I help you with something?
We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day. Look here. See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard. Comfortable, are we?
Arms, please, sir.
Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent?
Well, what's the matter?
Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else.
Who am I bothering here?
Me. Us. Everyone. If Sir Hanush saw you here, he'd take a whip to you.
All right, I'm going.
Damn beggars. You offer them a helping hand, and they want the whole arm. It's not like the rules aren't clear. Beggars belong at the church.
As you can see,
there's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later.
As you can see, he doesn't like beggars. So if you yelled at that earlier beggar, he'd have been... He probably would... He does get... He likes it.
Let's move along to the Inner Bailey.
That's the huntsman. He has a quest we can do.
Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not working at the moment. but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel.
Alright. This guy's not such a bad guy. Being in the bailiff service doesn't seem like it'll be such a bad job. Just walk around and if anybody's causing trouble, you yell at them or, well, you sort it out. You don't have to yell at them. It's raining a little bit.
The Rate fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sassau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad.
Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
I could get used to doing this. Just walking around, talking to people, having a good time. Get paid for it. Hopefully I get paid a decent wage. Look at this, we got 3 guys standing right there on top of each other.
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now, where might he have got to, then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him. What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out! Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink.
Alright. It seems a little hypocritical, but...
That fool got me all worked up.
It seems a little hypocritical, but we're on the inside and he's at the gate, so he needs to stay on the gate. We're inside, so even though I could say, shouldn't we be on patrol? We're kind of on patrol. We're just taking a little break.
Me as well, the lazy bastard.
My words exactly. And just when we need every pair of eyes. You never know when the Cumans might creep up on us. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Shall we play a game?
Sure.
Why not?
This game is called Farkle.
St. George, guide my hand.
And so it's a lot like Yahtzee, except 1s and 5s by themselves are worth points as well. But 3 of a kind is good. 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind. So a 1 is worth 100 points, and I'm not going to press it, so I'm going to press Q to quit. I mean, Q, score and pass. And those different colored die are loaded dice.
Pour me one.
We'll see. Cursed luck!
I'm winning. Let's see. I really don't like... 3 threes gives me 300. I really don't want to settle for 300. So I'm going to go ahead and roll again. Three threes again and a 5. It's trying to tell me something, so I'm going to score it and pass. He's probably going to beat me.
Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
Ooh, oh, we just won. 4 1s is 2,000. So you're trying to get 2,000, and I already have 950, so when I score this, I win.
You're lucky.
Now you have to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky?
Yes, I am. Look at that. That's gorgeous.
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
I already had one, but thank you. So let's equip the torch. If you walk around without a torch at night, the guard will come up and say something to you. And if you keep walking around, they'll eventually arrest you. So it's pretty good to have a torch out. And if they'll come up and they'll say, "Hey, don't you know it's against the law to not have a torch at night? And if you have a torch, you better equip it right then, and then they'll let you go." The best thing is just to have a torch out already. And even though there's a curfew, even though there's a curfew, if you have a torch out, you can walk around at all hours of the night. They won't stop you. Which makes some things a little easier when you're doing some underhanded work. So we're gonna ring this bell, and then we're gonna close the tavern. And here we go. Run back. Turned around in the middle of his walk. Look at all these people.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we can see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, The beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
He hasn't cleaned up since our sword fight.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and prelates. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and prelates.
God save their bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hanush.
Oh, is he here? What, is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
I've already beaten you at sword fighting. Alright. So now I gotta fist fight him.
Fuck!
Little turd.
Teach that insolent pup a lesson. Show him what for. Give that bastard something to remember.
Dang, he's beat me.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Hell? Answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hanush, the bailiff ordered me
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Ooh, hunting? Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Well, it looks like I lost my paying job. Alright, let's equip a torch, because if we don't want people yelling at me. Alright, well that will be the end of this episode. Let's eat a marigold decoction, because our health is at 89. Alright, so that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, because the channel can only get bigger and better with the likes and subscribes so the algorithm works for us, because YouTube's algorithm is kind of messed up. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.